Hey guys, Kingsicle here, and welcome to the very first week of the IACL, in which we are playing Frank. If you guys did not see the team builder video, just check out my channel. I'm sure I made a playlist. Even if I didn't, it's not going to be very hard. I have like 2 videos uploaded at the moment. Now 3 because of this, I guess, but I don't know. This is our week 1 battle, playing against Frank, who brought Landorus Incarnate, Mega Scizor, Infernape, Scolipede, Amoonguss, and Gastrodon. And we brought our Agility, the Berry Articuno, our Bulky Rotom Fan, Sub Dragon Dance Zygarde, Scarf Houndoom, Trick Room Offensive Reuniclus, and for some reason we brought like an Expert Belt, Max Special Attack, Vileplume. So those are our sets, I guess. One thing that I did notice is that a Scarf Houndoom could really tear through his team once the Gastrodon was down, and even if the Infernape was gone, which could take both a Fire Blast and a Dark Pulse, a Fire Blast from a Houndoom is still going to do quite a lot to an Infernape, because Infernape is kind of frail, and even so, we still have a bunch of stuff we still have a few things that could deal with Infernape, so I wasn't really worried about that. I guess we're just gonna start the battle then. I decided to lead off with my Reuniclus, as he decides to lead off with his Infernape. I think I expected like a lead rocks here, but of course he just goes for U-turn, so I was wrong. I just go for a Psychic as he brings in his Mega Scizor. Alright. I do get a crit Psychic, which does kinda come into play later in the match. I'm gonna speed this up a bit, hang on. I'm gonna go to normal speed. Live on the edge. I go into my Rotom Fan, which is my designated Mega Scizor switch in, as he goes for the knockoff, which is a pretty good play because, I mean, Rotom Fan was pretty obvious because, you know, it takes both hits from Mega Scizor, both stab hits. I go for Volt Switch as he goes into Gastrodon. I don't know why I didn't expect that. I could have gone for like Will-O-Wisp or something, but I go into Reuniclus. He doubles back into the Mega Scizor, maybe expecting the Reuniclus to come out. I decided to just sack the Reuniclus. For some reason, I have a Rotom Fan. I don't know why I made that play. I click Will-O-Wisp, and just because of the crit, he's at low HP, so he decides to roost up. But now his Mega Scizor is crippled due to the Will-O-Wisp. I fall for the Volt Switch Gastrodon shenanigans again. And this time I think I just switch into my Vileplume. He clicks Protect, and now I think he goes right back out into his Mega Scizor. I click Giga Drain, and that does absolutely nothing. I could have made a ballsy play and clicked HP Fire there, but if he stayed in, revealing it wasn't going to be worth it. I click the HP Fire, and it doesn't do quite enough to take him out, but the burn will take him out along with the damage from Hidden Power Fire. And he goes into his Infernape. I go into my Zygarde just because I could take a hit from this thing. I was expecting a Flare Blitz, but he instead goes for the rocks. I click Substitute just because I believe he's switching out on this turn. And in comes Amoonguss. Now this is pretty good because this entire Zygarde set was just made to set up on the Amoonguss, you know, with sub DD, so he didn't click Spore. It's very good. We got a couple D-dances up, as you can see here. He does, after we get up our first Dragon Dance, he does unfortunately crit us with the Giga Drain, breaking our first substitute, which, I mean, in all reality, doesn't really matter, because we could just get up another one, and a regular Giga Drain does not actually do more than 25%, so the sub stays up. We could just keep clicking Dragon Dances and outstalling him all day, pretty much, but I think after he breaks our neck, oh wait, no, right here, he goes into his Scolipede as we set up another sub. I think this is just so we can break our substitutes and you know, gain some speed, so that I don't know. That's all I can think of at the moment. I overpredict here, thinking he would go for Protect, thinking I would attack, and I just go for the Dragon Dance. He clicks the Mega Horn, but it's all good because we live. We live a Mega Horn, and now we're at +4. I click the Outrage. I should have probably clicked the EQ here, because now, depending on the turns of Confusion, my Zygarde will eventually hit itself in Confusion and die. I mean, it's just bound to happen at this point. But at this, all he has to do at this point is just sack off some mods. He can't really revenge kill this at the moment. Like nothing on his team, even Scarf Landers would outspeed this in any universe at all. But he sacks both the Infernape and the Amoonguss to an outrage. I get confused, but he goes into his Landorus Incarnate, and I hit myself. That's okay because we can still deal with this thing with the rest of our team. I bring in my Houndoom, and I decided to just click Destiny Fund, hoping he would attack again and not set up. Setting up would have been very bad for us, but he just clicks Earth Power again as I take down the Landorus Incarnate with my Houndoom, and then it's just Vileplume and Gastrodon in the end. I click Giga Drain, but unfortunately it doesn't do quite enough, and he is carrying Mirror Coat Gastrodon, which is, it was pretty funny. I kind of laughed at that one, but I don't know. All that's left is Articuno, which can clean up the one Mon, which is at like 11%, with a Freeze Dry, and that's pretty much game. I'm very happy with this week. There were still some misplays with the Reuniclus and clicking Outrage over Earthquake, but we ended up taking the win. A solid 2-0. I don't know what else to say about this. It was a good week. It was a good week. Next week we'll be taking on Razor, who is currently 1-0 with a +6 differential after 6-0ing Matt week 1. I don't know. I'm really excited to see how that battle goes. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this right here. See you guys next time.